Alright, hello. This is Deadly Legend 7-7. We're gonna record some Elden Ring today. So just to come out, I have played a little bit of this before, but I wanted to try to record it, try a different class. So let's dive into it. Oh, sorry. My controller likes to disconnect for me because I like to shock it apparently. So we're gonna start a new one. I actually went ahead and created the character itself ahead of time, but saved it as a template. So we are gonna do a vagabond, controlling for a strength style build, or at least a knight. Of course, you gotta name the character. Let's see here. So went through. I was trying to figure out which keepsake we want to deal with. I'm going to go with the Crimson Amber Medallion, just give a little bit extra max HP, see how this goes and all that jazz. And let's see. So we actually load up the template. Here we go. So this is our guy. Let's zoom in on his face. You may recognize him as I decided to try to recreate the Chad meme, as they call it. Figured might as well go with a little bit of a humorous thing. And then the goal is we're gonna go through and we'll just see how far we can get right now today. And should be a good time. I will be quiet for the intro movie though. Just so that's there.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask, Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing. brother, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between, to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
Whew. That was, I really enjoyed that cinematic. Alright, so, here we are. I will, while I kind of go through the tutorial area, as I said, I've played the game a little bit. I'm not nearly as far as that sounds. So, just as a heads up, just to kind of get this, info out there, my first character / my other character is a astrologer. So it's the sorcerer class. So you'll have to forgive me, as a lot of these battles I've done kind of range, but should be an interesting time. I will say this game is really pretty. I rather enjoy it. Plus the aesthetic's pretty nice. So here we go. Sorry for the Of course, gotta get into the swing of things. We have a pike, which is more stabbing, and then we do have a sword. Obviously the shield. I'm gonna try to do sword and board, as they call it. I do think a great sword might be a fun little test. And I know of a couple cool looking ones that I kind of wanted to try, which is where this came from. I will probably die to Grafted Sign, but we are going to try. Ow. Ooh. Oh. Alright, I didn't die. So, I want to say that's a victory. I know it's throwing me down here, but I definitely didn't die. I had a little bit of health left. So, looks like we're winning. Gotta wait for it to load. There we go. Oh, more plot. In case you haven't seen this, if you haven't seen a Dark Souls game, cutscenes are rather rare, so it's not like these will happen often. So I like to cherish them when possible.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side. We found him here, after all. One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
I will say, the lore in this game seems extremely intriguing. In case you didn't know, it's actually the mythos for this game was written by George R.R. Martin. So I'm sure it's going to be a pretty interesting story, as a lot of twists and turns tend to be. And, you know, I'm sure in later episodes we'll, you know, dig into it / learn, besides just the usual stuff. So, as I said, we are going to go through the tutorial area. I know, because I played, that it pops out right there, but I do want to get, just at a minimum, the free runes. And also those items. Just a little bit of the completionist in me wants the items. It's not really a completionist thing, but let's see, got our medallion. I think I saw a thing in my other area. Huh, maybe it was nothing. I thought I saw something that lets you. Anyway, so here we are. As I said, I'll probably breeze through this pretty quickly, at least as quickly as I can. I have been playing since the game came out, which right now is last Friday, so 2 days. Most of this is kind of second nature to me, but as I said, a big part of it is, like, I was a sorcerer, so whereas it might be second nature, it also could easily just I don't know, I could easily mess it up like that. I'm trying to get decent at parrying. Man, I am just trash. Actually trash. Come on. Alright, whatever. That's something I'll definitely need to get better at. I'm also much slower. This game, you do have a dedicated jump button, which does mean we have access to the, I like to call the portable plunging attack. The plunging attack, in case you were not aware, is, I like to pretend is not even pretend, I just call it the most reliable move in the game, and it does not matter what game you are in. Everyone loves the plunging attack. Let's see here. Come on. Put the shield down. Come on. Break his, there we go. Whew. The criticals in this game just, I feel like if there's one thing From Software knows how to do, it's to make the criticals seem brutal. Yep. Oh, there he goes. No item. As you can see, I mean, it's not a lot of runes, but it's still decent. Trigger. Oh. That's pretty good. You can also two-hand these things. There is stealth in this game. I've definitely gotten used to the stealth on my sorcerer, as I do not have the armor capabilities that let me just kind of live. I feel you have to get used to stealth. Sorry, just obviously the tutorial is more of a just time runner. Yeah, and that's what it was saying, where ooh, I should be hitting that button with my jump attacks more often. So a neat thing in this game are these statues, or stakes as they call them, where if you die near them, you can revive at these instead of the Site of Grace, which is like the bonfire. So there's a Site of Grace way the heck back there. I can choose to respawn here, as there's actually a boss right here, which is very much, I appreciate it, though I personally, unless you look in the top left corner, like ahead of time, you might not realize you have one of those. Whoops. Oh. Sorry, got quiet there. Yeah, unless you look up there, know you're near one, or I guess see one, I find it hard to know where you'll respawn. So I have ended up actually choosing the other option like a majority of the time, which, I don't know, I mean, I might be doing a good or bad time. Oh, we got strength. And that's actually a good sign since we're doing a strength build. Or, I say that, it could be in anything. We could find a really cool dex weapon and then start looking at that. So, as I said, I'm definitely not an expert on this type of stuff. But I do like to try to, better myself and learn. If you have any comments or suggestions, I mean, leave them in the comments. I'll try to read through these, and definitely, because, I mean, while I'm the one playing, I definitely want to keep your guys' input in mind. Even if it's just hey, let's go that way or this way. I also am trying to figure out a nice video length. This one might be a little longer, I remember, because there was a lot of cutscenes, but sorry, we gotta take the slow cinematic pan. Limgrave is really large, and that's just like the first area. That guy right there, I have to say this right now, that is the tree sentinel. As much as I would like to say we're about to kill this guy, probably not right away. So this is an open world game, as you're probably aware. The Sites of Grace actually have this line here that you can see, and it helps guide you to where you should go. Now, a lot of times we'll see it and we'll just run in an opposite direction, but sometimes we'll actually take that and see where we can go. Right now, we can't actually level up. It's just, I think I just have to find graces or something. I don't know. But we can't level up quite yet. So I'm going to go the way I do know, and I believe that will unlock our ability. I don't want to fight the tree sentinel until I can level up, I think. I don't even want to shoot. Well, I guess I can go and kill myself with him. We'll see what happens. Well, I guess let's talk to the NPC. He's pretty fun, specifically because it's the first guy you come and talk to and immediately insults you. Yep, that's right, we are maidenless. I mean, he's trying to cover it, but we don't have a girl. Basically useless. There we go. We're gonna die in obscurity. It's it's a harsh reality, but we gotta face it. And that's why we're out here. We're gonna try our best to not die in obscurity. So the lands here are, I mean, they're not just pretty. There's also like a lot of like, I feel like something happened. I guess let's. Because there's a lot of you'll see these ruins specifically kind of everywhere. It's almost like this place was just all coliseums and then they fell. You don't even need to sneak. You can get around the tree sentinel really easily. Not a lot of people seem to know that. Definitely some of the people I talked with, they seem to just run straight into him 1,000 times and die. There is fast travel in this game. We'll do that probably a decent amount at first, though if you want me to try to like, go places at least slightly slower, like let me know. There's no reason we need to do that type of thing. Excuse me, sorry.
You're tarnished.
Got Kale.
I can see it.
I'm
But I
not
can
gonna
also
lie,
see
every time I looked at him, my brain
that
thought
you're
Santa
not
Claus.
after my throne.
Or at least the Grinch with
Then
that,
why
like,
not
fake Santa
purchase
Claus outfit.
something? I am Kale, purveyor of
And his
goods.
name's Kale, or Kale. So we are going to... So the crafting kit is really useful. Even though I only have 600, I am buying that right away. I found the telescope really useful, just to be able to see.
Goodbye. Nice to do business.
But yeah, we're going to, sorry. With the tutorial, you get a lot of stuff. So I'm thinking our plan is we're gonna go this way or so. Actually, there's even a kind of a point on the map. So we are following this right now, but there's a good reason. I actually, over there's a treasure chest that seems to have a really cool longsword or greatsword that I did not get to use, and I would like to get it kind of for this character. Just to like start it off right. Plus, and this is the biggest part, you can actually go and level up right around there. I don't know if it's, as I said, I don't know if it's tied to that specific area or what. I'm not attacking this guy right away just because I think he's got a horn to alert everyone else, and I would like to be a little more casual. Ow. Or not. We'll just go. Let's see. The woods have a decent amount of people in them. There we go. I mean, a lot of them you can just kind of do that. We are going to keep an eye out because if they drop an item, they're soldiers, so they might just drop something we want. So we're definitely gonna keep an eye out for what they drop. Ooh. Alright, takes one more hit. Oh, wow, it's a bolt. I was gonna say that was about to be really convenient. Yeah, if I just level up one more time, I feel like we can get those guys on a very convenient amount of swings. I will say there's a good chance. I mean, okay. First, sorry. We should definitely let me know any suggestions you guys have. I'm very open. I mean, even if it's just like slow down the camera movements. I'm sure I'm rather jerky right now as I'm just used to like looking everywhere. We're also going straight above me. That's the site of grace I want to go to. That right there is actually where the sword is that I want. So I'm thinking I might unlock this and then get that. Yeah, I'll unlock it and then go over here. You unlock the ability to have a horse relatively quickly, which definitely helps, I think. So we are going to we're going to wait a sec. Now, a neat thing in this game is even if you are a pure strength sword and board, and you're like, I don't need my mana potions, your special abilities actually still use them, and they're still useful. I'm not going to go full having a bunch of mana potions, but they're definitely going to be more useful. There it is. Lord Sarn's Greatsword. So I want to see, can I equip this? I'm going over here to trigger the cutscene that I believe should start. And just like clockwork.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the Tarnished.
Whoa, rain.
But you, I am afraid, are maidenless.
And second person, tell me I don't have a girl.
I can play the role of maiden,
Nice.
turning wounds into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden.
So this is the main reason I wanted to get here, because she's
You
how we
let me
level up.
take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree.
Which is the giant tree behind me. I don't know what happens if you refuse her. I'm not going to, because I'd like to level up.
Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring.
That's
Use
an
it
awesome one.
to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent.
Torrent's great.
Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
The first time I had this, I did not have it raining.
Shall I turn your runes to strength? Let my hand
I
rest
should have
upon
looked at the sword to see what it takes.
for but a moment. Share them with me. Your thoughts, your ambitions,
we can't level up.
the principles you would follow.
Just so you can see, this is the stats. I mean, it's the pre-built stats for the Vagabond. Yeah, and then she actually vanishes in a spooky way. So we're actually going to set up Torrent. I like him over here. No. Sorry. I like him over here, because then what happens is, so if you hold the top button, you can then shortcut those items, and that way I'm not sitting here trying to get past Torrent and accidentally summoning my horse when I really don't want him. So the other sword, it requires 16 strength. Wow. But that definitely will have a lot more. Oh, but it's a heavy load. I mean, on one hand, I get it. The other hand, it's probably why it's so hard to move. When you start, so we are going to go through kind of this like beginning area a little bit, just because, I mean, we need just to level up. It is kind of a, you know, I'm sure if you've seen any part of Elden Ring right now, you have seen this area. So I will try to get through this, like, directly this area right away. Let's go. The main thing, and this is where, I mean, I will notice a difference, is because I'm playing as a Vagabond, I'm going to be much stronger than the first time I went through here. Because my first character, I couldn't one-shot these guys when I backstabbed them, whereas right now I quite easily can. These skulls are useful. You can get these items, which are basically they're runes you can't lose, like, unless you break them. They're items. Let's see here. Careful. See, that's the guy that will alert the whole camp, and we can't actually survive that right now. Or at least I couldn't on my as I was saying, it is a really pretty game, at least in my opinion. I don't know. It's got a lot of little details which help make it look really good. I do think what we're going to probably do is we're going to try to clear out this camp, at least this first time. And then we'll probably go back to the Site of Grace, see if we can level up, and that might be this video in the bag. Oh, you see me. Oh. Whew. Make sure no one else is trying to. As I said, once you start like learning it, you can do pretty decent, which is why I think I'm doing much better, even though I haven't leveled up. Ooh, the flail. That one's those ones are kind of fun and neat. I rather enjoyed myself using the flail. Let's see here. The wolf I'm a little worried about. Or not at all. I'm actually a god, did you know? Ow. Come on. Hit. Not needed, but it definitely is wanted. Yeah, this is a much different experience than when I first went through this area. I was weak. This guy took, like, it was basically a full boss. Oh! Lag. No. Oh! And that's probably exactly what you were expecting from me. Alright, well, we need to get the souls back. That's a confirm. We are going to use the Site of Grace. See, that's what I was saying right there. I don't know where that Marika statue is. Steak. So, don't know where I was going to respawn. Alright, we need to get our stuff back. And we're going to do it. I'm going to play... Actually, we're going to use Torrent. This is what I was saying. Torrent is just great. So you can just straight up go through here. I missed those, but what I'm going to do is just kind of run. Pick. Nope, I missed. That's dangerous. There we go. Like it weren't nothing. And see, this is why I was saying Torrent game changer, because otherwise I might have had to go through that whole thing again. They also like let you use this, even though like those guys were definitely going to get me. Done. We're done with that. Not sure if that should be, but level up. So can we? Oh. All right, we are going to level up strength, and we are actually we're gonna go kill like one more guy, and then let's equip the new sword, and that is going to be a really fun ending. So we'll do that. So let's just, I mean, there ain't nothing. All right. Oops. I don't know if that's enough. Let's try the Halberd. I haven't actually used this yet. I'm wondering if it's supposed to be a two-handed weapon. Huh. I don't know. I don't think sprinting takes stamina, which definitely seems different from old games. Old games, sprinting took stamina, but maybe this is the open world aspect. Alright, let's level up strength one more time. Yep, let's level up. And we're actually going to equip our fancy sword. Whew. The fact that you can use a shield with it is... Yeah, that's definitely a fun one. Alright, well, I think with that, we're going to be done for this episode. As I said, please let me know in the comments both suggestions, tips, or even locations of where we should try to explore. This is the map we got. I definitely want to head south, I think, first. We're going to go across this bridge. But the real game location is we need to go up here. This is the castle. But yeah, let me know suggestions or thoughts. Otherwise, we'll just see where the roads take us. Once again, this is Deadly Legend 77. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Peace. Bye.